911, where is your emergency?
No one ever wants to hear the words 911, what's your emergency on the other end of the telephone. But if you must call the Cortez Montezuma Communications Center in an emergency, you may hear the calm and authoritative voices of either Tamira Osborne or Valerie Rendon on the other end of the line. They just may save you or your loved one's life. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Big O Tires of Cortez. I'm Wendy Graham Settle. Cortez Central Dispatch operators Tamira Osborne and Valerie Rendon recently received separate commendations after each instructed their panicked callers on how to perform CPR to revive their unresponsive loved ones. Their actions helped keep the victims alive until ambulances arrived. While saving lives like that isn't all in a day's work for the two dispatchers, calming frightened callers and taking control to glean important information is their primary role in an emergency.
Once you start asking direct questions and once you start giving direct statements, that helps to focus the person. If we ask their name, and that's one of the reasons, because we can say, I need you to listen to me now. I'm going to tell you what to do. And it's that voice of giving and taking direction helps to take them out of their emotions and into what they need to do. Take them out of emotion and into action.
Rendon and Osborne are two of about 8 dispatchers who rotate shifts to answer calls 24 hours a day. Last year, the Communications Center fielded more than 56,000 calls for the Cortez Police Department, the Montezuma County Sheriff's Department, Southwest Health System's ambulances, 5 fire departments, Dolores County emergency responders, and after-hours calls from Mesa Verde National Park. Rendon and Osborne said they're busiest during the summer following special events like the rodeo or July 4th activities. In winter, they're more likely to respond to weather-related accidents. Whatever the emergency, they stay calm and authoritative to get the information they need to help their callers and the first responders.
Rather than repeat maybe the same thing that they're feeling is the most important at the time, answer what the dispatcher is trying to. The reason why we're asking the questions that we're asking is because that's the information that we're going to be giving to the responders. So whether it's law enforcement, fire, or EMS, we're asking specific things to get specific information. It's for the responders.
And we want to help the people calling, but we're also looking out for our firefighters, we're looking out for the police officers. So we do have questions we need to ask to keep them safe also, and plus try to keep our callers safe.
If you find yourself calling 911 in an emergency, Rendon and Osborne have a few tips. Take a deep breath, try to stay calm, be prepared to tell them who you are, where you are, and other information. Give a brief summary of the emergency and try not to repeat yourself. Listen to the dispatcher carefully and answer all questions and follow all instructions. Those questions and instructions could save your life or those of a loved one or an emergency responder. If you'd like to know more about the Cortez Montezuma Communications Center, visit cityofcortez.com and select Police Department. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.